Welcome back to Storytime with me, Darcy May, and Princess Foxy Lady of Maine. We're up to chapter 3 with Doreen and Ferdinand. We are up to fall. When summer ends, it's fall. Buck and doe deer will meet. They get ready for cold winter, snuggle and eat. Through fall instead of corn, apples are what I'd use to leave out for Doreen and Ferdinand for food. They both would eat apples. They would eat side by side. In fall, they'd come back to eat every other night. Ferdinand grew quite fast. He ate more and more food. His antlers had now grown halfway up his ears, too. While Ferdinand's antlers are growing, we can say that he is in velvet. His antlers grow each day. Doreen and Ferdinand were braver than I thought. I noticed them go to an apple tree we've got. Every day I would go pick up apples I found that had fallen out of that tree down to the ground. Those are the apples I would feed the deer each day. Now they have found the tree. How did they know the way? They could smell the apples, red, ripe, juicy, and sweet. They followed their noses to get some more to eat. Doreen and Ferdinand sniffed and pawed at the ground. They pawed with their front hoofs. Just 3 apples they found. I was surprised when I looked and I saw Doreen stand on her hind legs and put her head in the tree. She grabbed an apple by using her teeth and lips. Ferdinand watched and then did the same to get his. I watched the deer take and eat apples from our tree. I'm telling you, that was quite amazing to see. When Ferdinand was done, but his mother was not, he rubbed his antlers on the tree, making a spot. Ferdinand rubbed and pushed his antlers on that tree. When he got bored with that, I saw him lift his knees. He backed up and lifted his front legs off the ground. He ran and pushed forward as he dropped his head down, straight into that apple tree trunk that's hard and big. Ferdinand, the young buck, drove those antlers of his. He backed up and stood still a minute before he shook his head and fell down on the ground on his knees. I was laughing out loud when his mom, Doreen, went to make sure he's okay and won't do that again. She helped him to stand up, then they both walked away. Ferdinand can't wait to be a big buck someday. At the end of fall, all the leaves fall off the trees. Apples were harvested, none left for deer to eat. I had to go back to using corn for deer food. They like apples better, but they like sweet corn too. Doreen and Ferdinand knew coming was the cold, and along with the cold, they know there would be snow. They had fattened up well. Both their bellies were round. They were 2 of the best-looking deer to be found. With colder weather come short days and longer nights. These help to warn us of the coming winter time. I was lucky and watched Doreen and Ferdinand through the season called fall, which also has an end. And so does chapter 3. We'll see you in just a bit with chapter 4.